Good morning on Wednesday, the 20th of November 2024. It's 8 a.m. in the Gambia and therefore coffee time with me, Peter Gomez. The program is brought to you in association with partners led by Bloombank Africa, the Gambia Experience, the USPEEC and GAM Food Trading, TAF Africa Global, Wave, Global Properties, and Easy Financial Services.
Did you know service plots are now available at Baki? Welcome to Baki Tap City's fourth residential estate.
Yes, service plots available at Baki with 3 years interest-free payment plan with a minimum deposit of only $94,000, and it will come with fence plot, water reticulation, electricity, solar street lights, and bituminized internal roads. Are you ready to build your dream home for yourself?
Call us now.
And coming up this Wednesday morning, transforming organic waste into fertilizer, evaluating a homegrown school feeding program, and breaking the bias in the local media industry to protect women journalists. We also have the newspaper front pages. Thanks for joining us.
Have you heard of Cash Up? Cash Up Gambia is a mobile wallet app that allows you to pay utility bills, buy mobile credit, and send up to $300 to anyone for absolutely free. With Cash Up, you don't even need to have a smartphone to receive cash sent to you. You could use the code via text to cash in at any Cash Up location in the Gambia at any time of the day or night. Hustle free. Forget long queues to buy cash power or looking for a mobile credit vendor or even lining up at the bank. Cash Up is here to make any transaction possible with the movement of a thumb from the comfort of your home or anywhere you are. Download Cash Up Gambia on Google Play Store or iOS today for absolutely free and enjoy the lowest fee in the Gambia. Cash Up. Fast, secure, mobile money.
Our press review starts today with The Voice. Barrow says medical attention seekers surpass annual proposed budget for medicines. Suwane describes Barrow's Meet the People tour as wastage of state resources. Watermelon woes, Gambian farmers struggle amidst bountiful harvests. Witness says payment vouchers were recovered during investigations in 3 top government officials' corruption case. Prosecution witness fails to ascertain panel members in money laundering and drug case of 3 Bissau Guineans, and tourists flock to Jufure and Albreda to explore historic Kunta Kinte Island. Next, a look at Foroya's front page. Honorable Musa Cham testifies before commission. Government maintains price of groundnut at $38 per kilo. Gamco Trap provides 6 milling machines to former circumcisers in NBR. Cries of poor groundnut harvest dominate President's first meeting. Gambia ranked among highest in total imports from ECOWAS countries. NCCE and partners advance dialogue to build consensus on draft constitution, and government urged to fully implement Women's Act. The Point carries these headlines. Alleged PIU shooter opens defense. Police arrest Nigerian for alleged online fraud. UDP congratulates PASTEF for landslide victory. UNICEF lauds Gambia's progress in maternal and child health. Court orders reinstatement of former UTG lecturers and awards damages of $5.2 million. 2 nabbed at airport with suspected cocaine and skunk cannabis, and farmers predict poor groundnut harvest. Finally, the Standard's front page. Budget debacle can only be resolved in court. Transport Union President justifies presence in Barrow's tour. PIU shooting suspect Usainu Bojang opens defense. Barrow visits projects and holds meetings in North Bank. Ex-KM Deputy Mayor tells Commission about his resignation. And FAB supports 40 female students. And that was your look at the newspapers this morning. Our thanks to the editors and reporters of Foroya, The Voice, The Point, and The Standard.
The American Chicken Festival 2024 is here. Join us for the second annual celebration of all things chicken on Saturday, November 23rd at Hyperlink Village, Palmer Junction, Bethel Harding Highway from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Hello, I am Chef Boja. I'm excited to return for the second annual Chicken Festival.
With over 40 international options from a diverse list of vendors. Music by DJ Wanjo, raffles, the variety show, and plenty of family-friendly fun.
From local to international, we got something for everyone.
Come see and taste the difference. Make it a date and don't be late.
On Wednesday, the 20th of November 2024, I am Peter Gomez and you're with Coffee Time on West Coast Radio. And we begin with the launch of a project by the EU mission in the Gambia aimed at monetizing waste and promoting the use of organic fertilizer. Esaba with our report.
The launch of a project TOP, Monetizing Waste in the Gambia for the promotion of organic fertilizer, acronym MOPOF, was on Monday held at the Bakau Community Park. Funded by the European Union under the Green Advocacy for Organic Fertilizers to the tune of $51 million. The 3-year project, to be implemented by SOS Children's Villages, the Gambia, seeks to improve food security, nutritional status, youth empowerment and gender equality in Fatako and Tabajang Upper River Region, Sukuta West Coast Region and Bakau KMC through sustainable waste management of organic fertilizer initiatives. Jean-Pierre Kwame is the SOS National Director.
This project aligns with our mission to improve food security, enhance livelihoods, and create healthier ecosystem for vulnerable children and families at large, ensuring families stay and thrive together. Our goals are multifaceted. Empower vulnerable families with valuable resources, increase agricultural productivity, and ultimately contribute towards building resilient families and communities.
Enrique Pelacani, head of the EU delegation to the Gambia, hopes that the project will greatly impact the lives of the beneficiary communities.
But what we dream most of this project is that it brings benefit to you, beneficiaries, that your livelihood is improved, that you are able to do agricultural production that is organic, that it uses organic fertilizers, and your income also increases out of that. We also hope that the policy changes that all these NGOs can promote will have beneficial impact in the country as a whole. So I would like to acknowledge the efforts that are made in this scope of proposal and for this grant that was awarded to SOS Children.
The project action will cover a total of 500 direct vulnerable participants, 2 lower basic schools, 4 village development committees, 10 members of parliament, 2 appointed government research institutes, the Horticulture Technical Services, and the National Agriculture Research Institute. The major method of the implementation for this action will be training and employability, family strengthening, health promotion and prevention methods and advocacy. Project Coordinator Ali S. Bojang explained how the project will also boost efforts on waste management in the country.
We as Gambians, I think we are all okay with the situation of waste in our country. We've seen that how much of trouble it has come for even our municipalities and including ourselves, to the point that we have a lot of waste in the situation that is going out to the environment and thereby endangering our health situations. The rationale behind this is kind of having a recycling method whereby you could actually convert this waste into a form of an organic fertilizer. And with this organic fertilizer, you can even package and then sell it out and earn an income. Hence the name Monetizing Waste.
One of the partner institutions involved in the implementation of this project is the Ministry of Agriculture. Representing his minister at the project launch, Abba Jibril Sankare, Director General, Department of Cooperative Development at the Ministry of Agriculture, is hoping for a strong collaboration between their ministry and SOS.
The Ministry of Agriculture, with its development projects, who are also targeting the same beneficiaries as this MOPOF, we are welcoming this project, and we are assuring the implementers of this project that the ministry is always ready to collaborate with SOS in the full implementation of the project. We are all aware of the problem this country is facing when it comes to waste management. So we are with the belief that this project will be here to address some of those issues.
Among the participants of the project are 20 traditional women singers who made their presence felt at the launching ceremony through a Thanksgiving statement delivered by their leader and cultural performances. Reporting for West Coast Radio, I am Esaba.
And Coffee Time on West Coast Radio is brought to you in association with Global Properties, Wave, the Gambia Experience, Easy Financial Services, the USAP, EEC, and GAM Food Trading, TAF Africa Global, and Bloombank Africa, and these other partners.
Looking for an establishment where value for money and unrivaled services with admirable turnaround time is guaranteed? The Port of Banjul is the perfect place for you. A vital gateway for trade offering connections to numerous global destinations. With improved infrastructure combined with a flexible tariff, the Port of Banjul remains a vital node in maritime trade. Along with its dedicated workforce, efficient service delivery, technology-inspired innovation, and an impressive record in handling all type of cargo, the Port of Banjul is also widely acknowledged as one of the safest ports on the continent with no history of piracy. As a major player in the region's maritime trade, accounting for 90% of all imports and exports, we are more than just a transit point, but a vital cog in the global trade sphere. Come experience a hassle-free fast customs clearance inspired by our simplified trade documentation procedures, safe and efficient cargo and vessel handling. The Port of Banjul offers prompt, reliable and value for money service, and customer satisfaction is guaranteed.
Welcome back, and if you'd like to advertise on the program, get in touch with Mr. Jibril Jassi. He's on 699-0107 or 787-0107 or 924-24-24. We're going back to Esaba, who is reporting this time on the outcome of a study on the impact of the homegrown school feeding program. Research has shown that such programs can help get children into school and help them stay there.
A high-level stakeholder presentation of the results of the impact evaluation on the homegrown school feeding program was on Tuesday held at the Sadauda Keraba Jawara International Conference Center in Bijilo. In 2023, an impact assessment of homegrown school feeding program was conducted by World Food Program's Office of Evaluation and the World Bank's Development Impact Evaluation Department on various educational, nutritional health outcomes and food security among children. World Food Program representative and country director Miranda Sende underlined the significance of the program.
By providing nutritious meal sourced from local farmers, this program has not only supported the health and well-being of thousands of school children, but has also played a key role in reinforcing local agriculture value chains and creating economic opportunities for Gambian smallholder farmers. The evaluation findings gives us evidence of on the program impact and guide us on how to refine our approach to make an even greater difference in the lives of the children.
Evaluation covers January to October 2023 and analyzes data from two regions of North Bank and Upper River region. Some of the evaluation findings show that school meals reduce dropouts and increase children's school attendance. They directly contribute to enhancing food security and dietary diversity, contribute to decreased stress and depression, thus improving mental well-being, and girls and most vulnerable children benefit the most from the interventions. The evaluation also shows that implementing an accountability system based on teacher incentives is an effective way to increase teacher attendance and retention. However, there are limited improvements in children's literacy test scores during the evaluation period, with some suggestive evidence that combining school meals with teacher incentives improves performance on very basic reading tasks. Carl Frederick Paul, United Nations resident representative, highlighted the importance of the evaluation towards government intervention in vulnerable communities.
The evidence generated through initiatives like the homegrown school feeding program is vital in helping the government and other stakeholders to tailor sustainable intervention that work for the Gambia's most vulnerable people and for its communities of children. As we move forward, let's be guided by the evidence. Let's learn from the challenges and celebrate the successes. Together, we can ensure that the homegrown school feeding program continues to deliver tangible, long-term benefit for children and communities, but also to contribute to a healthier and more prosperous future for all.
The results of the assessment are expected to contribute to programmatic level decisions and also influence policy decisions. Partnering WFP in the implementation of the program is the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. Representing the Higher Education Minister, who is overseeing the MOPSE, Baki Tap City, Youth and Sports Minister, presided over the opening of the workshop.
Let us be reminded that each meal provided through this program represents an opportunity, such as the chance for our children to focus on their studies, a chance to grow strong and healthy, and a chance to build a brighter future for all of us. At the government level, we reiterate our commitment to working with our development partners, especially the World Food Program and the UN system in general, to scale up the school feeding program so that you can be able to benefit more and more children in the Gambia.
According to a study released by the WFP, school meals are one of the most widespread social safety nets in the world, as an estimated 418 million children benefit globally. It also indicates that school meals encourage the poorest families to send their children to school. In 2024, WFP provides daily school meals to over 150,000 children in over 400 primary schools across the Gambia. Reporting for West Coast Radio, I am Esaba.
And the program is Coffee Time with me, Peter Gomez. Brought to you in association with Global Properties, WAVE, the Gambia Experience, Easy Financial Services, the USA PEEC and GAM Food Trading, TAF Africa Global, and Bloombank Africa.
Good day, my people. My name is Marcel Sanyang, Bank Farafenya branch. I just want to encourage my customers to use our mobile app and use our ATM. You don't even need to come to the bank to do any transaction. You can be at your home and you do your transactions. You can also use our ATMs. When the queue is long, you don't even need to enter the bank. Just use the ATM and off you go. I just want to encourage all of you that Trust Bank, we are here for you. We will make sure that we give you all what you need in your banking. Thank you.
Welcome back. Now, all her life, my daughter Therese has only ever worked in the media. But apparently, women in the media in this country report being routinely abused in the very places and by the very people they offer their services. The abuse could be in various forms: overworked and underpaid or not paid at all, or sexually exploited. Now, without the work of women journalists, concerns related to gender equality would most likely be neglected. Unfortunately, they face stigma and negative perceptions which impact on their ability to effectively carry out their work, and in some cases has led to their rights being violated. In order to protect the rights and dignity of female media workers and ensure gender equality in the Gambian media, the Women Journalists Association, or WOJAG, was formed. And for her first report for Coffee Time, journalism student Awa Bob introduces us to this all-female organization.
The Women Journalists Association of the Gambia, WOJAG, is an umbrella body of all female media workers in the Gambia. The association is a mentorship-owned organization which trains its members on issues affecting women and girls. In November 2024, WOJAG launched a $15,000 project to empower the rights of women and girls in the Gambia. The project is funded by the U.S. Embassy in Banjul. The president of the Women Journalists Association, the Gambia, Annette Camara, discusses the roles of the association and its impact in promoting and supporting young women journalists.
WOJAG actually represents women and women in the media to offer services for mentorship, welfare, well-being, and also career guidance, but also to provide them training opportunities and facilities. So Women Journalists Association has been actually in existence for almost 15 years, and certainly very dominant. But from December 12, 2022 to date, the tables have turned, and we have seen a drastic change with regards to Women Journalists Association of the Gambia.
Ms. Kamara sheds light on the $15,000 project and its benefits.
Women Journalists Association applied for the U.S. Embassy public diplomacy grants of $15,000, which is a one-year project, and it's equivalent to $1.2 million. And it's a one-year project which aims and focuses at looking at reporting on women and including gender-sensitive reporting, investigative journalism, and providing grants for women in the media to cover stories that are affecting women and women in the media, of course, and women across the country. And that is highly fundamental that the women in rural Gambia are specifically targeted, especially those women and girls that are in community radio. So this project is actually giving a chance and opportunity to the women journalists to meet with women journalists that are in rural Gambia. That's one. Two, it's to train all these women in rural Gambia, at least in the community radio stations, on how to do gender-sensitive reporting and issues affecting women and girls in rural Gambia, especially sexual reproductive health rights, female genital mutilation, known as FGM, and SGBV, which is sexual and gender-based violence.
She discloses the challenges they face as an organization.
One of the biggest challenges we're faced with is access to funds, and that is the reason why we are not actually able to implement everything envisioned in 2022, for the fact that as a young and new organization without a secretariat, without a structured institution to implement projects, you get to realize that you struggle to have grants and partnership or serve as an implementing partner for most of these international organizations or donors, because they feel that you do not have a secretariat and you do not have a staff-based secretariat to run these projects and report effectively. And the second challenge we're faced with is that there are a lot of women in the media that are currently doing internship in most of these media houses, and they don't have job offers, and the low pay grade that women journalists are exposed to, not to mention the lack of contractual agreements and documents in terms of the services they offer. Most of these young women are always vulnerable to the abuse and the harassment in the newsroom equally.
WAJAG is a non-profit organization and a non-governmental organization which works to protect and promote women's rights and their voices in the media and across the Gambia. The Women Journalists Association of the Gambia offers mentorship programs, career development, and professional training of young female journalists in the Gambia. For West Coast Radio, our Bob.
And that's it from Coffee Time this Wednesday, the 20th of November, 2024. Tomorrow, my guest will be Chef Bojang, as we look forward to this year's American Chicken Festival. Thank you for the pleasure of your company. Have a good day.